Welcome back to the channel. Gosh, it's been what feels like, I don't know, maybe 2 months. Has it been 2 months? Nonetheless, hi. If you're new here, I'm Charlita. This is More Peace. If you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Heal Talk, episode 24. As you can see behind me, the background is a little different than usual. I'm usually recording in my house, but right now I'm away at a friend's house for the weekend, and I just had to make this video because I felt led to. One, and two, because the idea, the concept, the topic of fulfillment was kind of weighing on me. Not in a bad sense or a heavy sense, but just like, this is something you should talk about. So, with that being said, the topic of today's Heal Talk is fulfillment. Personal fulfillment that supports your ambitions, fulfillment, I'll start to say personal fulfillment, but fulfillment that is in alignment with your truths, fulfillment in the smallest sense, whether it be self-care, self-love. Like right now, well, after I finish, I'm going to paint my nails. Like, that's personal fulfillment for me today. And even though that's very minuscule on the grand scheme of things, the topic I felt encouraged to talk about because I feel like in pursuit of making something out of ourselves, for legacy sense, or again, for personal fulfillment, it's important to incorporate little actions, little things for yourself throughout your day that make you feel a sense of fulfillment. For me, and for the longest time, I've had a what's the word I'm looking for? A bulk of experience in childcare. And before I became a mother, working with children was a personal fulfillment of my own, but also was an act of service. And so now that I am working with children again, different age group, but excuse me, this go around, it's a bit more challenging. It's a bit more challenging in the sense of working with younger littles, also working with children that have been a product of, a couple years ago. So the social aspect of it all is a challenge within itself. And on the days where those challenges are very taxing, I make sure that I'm giving to myself in a way that will ultimately just fill me up. It's not new information under the sun that, if you fill up your cup, you'll be able to pour out onto others in a positive way. But I just feel like when you're in pursuit, again, of making something out of yourself, it's easy to overlook yourself. It's easy, and raise your hand if you're very much so a giver in life. It's easy to do, and go for so much and so many that at the end of the day, you are just exhausted, and that cup runneth a little bit lower than you would personally like. So if you take nothing else from this message today, pour into yourself. Make it a priority that you cannot waver from. Don't push it off. Don't save it till later. If you have the opportunity, do it now. And when you do that, you'll be able to be a more complete individual, more whole within yourself, in order to really give to the things that you want to, in order to create things for others in the best way possible and as your best self. You know, you cannot give to others if you are running on empty. And so, in light of this holiday season right now, the kids that I service, we're out on a little holiday break. I have 5 days off. And when I tell you, although my mind is also like, okay, take this opportunity to get things done for your business and, you know, help others and, you know, so on and so forth, I'm also incorporating some very much so needed self-care and personal fulfillment for me, which may be watching something on Netflix. It may be, again, like I said, I'm gonna paint my nails after this. It may be eating a good meal. Whatever it is, it will ultimately keep you in alignment with the bigger scheme and the bigger plan and the bigger goals of your life. And you'll feel good about it, not just mentally, but physically and spiritually, and it'll show up financially and, you know, so on and so forth. But I'm not going to make this video too much longer. We're approaching about 7.5 minutes now. But yeah, I'll leave you all with this question. 2, actually. In lieu of the channel, what brings you more peace? I want to add on to this topic of what can you do to personally fulfill yourself in the highest ways possible today. And I will leave y'all with that. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and I will see y'all in the next one.